अब ये निर्णय लिया गया है कि H1B वीजा को रिन्यू करने के लिए आपको अमेरिका से बाहर नहीं जाना पड़ेगा।
Today we are going to be sharing 3 important immigration updates. Number 1, the latest guidance from USCIS regarding compelling circumstances EAD. Number 2, update from USCIS regarding premium processing of change of status from H4 to F1. And number 3, H1B visa stamping in the US. Hi everyone, I am Priya from It's Ok Yaar, and It's Ok Yaar is a content platform for South Asian immigrants where we aim to educate, entertain and empower them. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. First, an update on Compelling Circumstances EAD. For those who are not aware, Compelling Circumstances EAD is a work permit that allows certain individuals with an approved I-140 to apply for an EAD under compelling circumstances. We have already covered a lot of details regarding the process, eligibility, etc. in a different video, and we will link that, so definitely check that out if you need more details. So up till now, USCIS has explicitly mentioned that just a job loss does not qualify for a compelling circumstance EAD. However, if a job loss is accompanied by additional factors, then it might warrant a compelling circumstances EAD. Now let's understand what those factors are that USCIS is considering. So the factors USCIS has mentioned under their new guidance are: if you have stayed in the US for a considerable amount of time, if you have school-aged children, and if you have a mortgage. In such a situation, a job loss could force a family to sell their home at a loss, withdraw their children from school, and potentially relocate to a new country. It is important to note that not all the elements mentioned by USCIS are going to be considered for a compelling circumstances EAD. It is going to be considered on a case-by-case basis. The length of time spent in the US or having a home or school-age children are just potential examples that USCIS has stated. The important thing to note here is to showcase substantial harm to the applicant during a job loss. We feel this is great news considering the historic layoffs this year. It is definitely a stopgap arrangement, but it's definitely going to help a lot of people. If you think you might be eligible for a compelling circumstances EAD, we highly recommend you work with an immigration lawyer. Everything we share in this video is not legal advice, but we want to make sure you're aware of the updates so that you can have better conversations and ask questions to an immigration lawyer. So let's move on to the next update. There is more good news coming from USCIS. Earlier this month, USCIS announced that they are expanding premium processing for change of status for F, M and J visas. Beginning June 13th, USCIS will accept premium processing for applicants seeking change of status to F1, F2, J1, J2 and M1, M2 visas. The eligibility criteria is you should have applied for change of status and it should be in pending status. Beginning June 26th, USCIS will accept premium processing for change of status to F1, F2, M1, M2 and J1, J2 visas as long as it's filed alongside the form I-539. I-539 is the form that you fill when you're looking to apply for change of status. Please note that USCIS is going to reject premium processing if you are making these applications prior to June 26. Important reminder, you must submit I-907 for premium processing the same way you submit the form I-539. If you mail a paper form I-539, then ensure you're also mailing a paper form I-907. If you are submitting an online application for I-539, ensure that you're also submitting an online application for I-907. The application fee is $1,750. So now coming to the final update. As we all know, PM Modi is visiting the US, and with that comes the expectations of doing something for the diaspora. While we all might want that he helps us reduce the green card wait timings, that is something that's not possible diplomatically. However, the State Department announced something that they had previously announced this year. So what is the announcement? The announcement is start of US visa stamping in the US.
अब ये निर्णय लिया गया है कि H1B वीजा को रिन्यू करने के लिए आपको अमेरिका से बाहर नहीं जाना पड़ेगा.
As we all know, today if we have to get our visa stamped, we have to leave the country, go to a US embassy, get an appointment, get it stamped and then come back. However, it's almost impossible to find a slot. The wait timings are crazy. So in order to make this process efficient, USCIS is trying to introduce a pilot where we can get our H and L visas stamped in the US. We don't have clarity around what the timelines are going to look like, what the process is, what the fee is. So watch this space, because as we have more updates, we will definitely bring that to you. For now, here is a fun fact. Stamping for these visas was actually possible in the US prior to 2004. Why did it change? I will link a video that we actually discussed with an immigration lawyer. If interested, check it out. Watch the space, because as we have more updates around how the stamping process is going to happen, we will bring that to you. We'll be really happy if you can like, share, and subscribe this video if you enjoyed our content. It's really going to motivate us to bring more content to you. If things are not going your way, remember, it will eventually turn around, and it's okay, yaar. This is Priya signing off. Have a wonderful day.